Thankful Thursday. Welcome to my channel. I gotta get good with this. I was trying to go live and make actually a thumbnail, and I scheduled a live for 12 midnight tomorrow, tonight in the morning. So I'm gonna just sit here. I'm coming on. I have gratitude. I'm thankful, but yet so is anybody around? It's lunchtime. I'm on Eastern Standard Time. I'm here in Trainer, Pennsylvania. I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I've been here I've been down here because I was up there, so I've been down here for about 4 years, on my 5th year. I love it. I love it. So quiet. Come on in. Come on in. How are you today? How are you? How's your Thursday? I came in to check in because we never check in on each other's well-being, our mental and what place we're at. Every day is not a bad day. It's a good day when you get up, but some days is just rougher than others. Today is a rough one for me today. How about you? I don't know why it never shows the name or anything on here. It shows me one person and one like, but I can't see any names or anything like that. But I just want to say, hey, what's up? What's up? From the East Coast. So back to not checking on each other. I've been on a journey for, I guess, a 10-year journey span of my awakening, my enlightenment. I always was a busy person. I was worldly. I love God. I was baptized twice and brought up in the church and kind of had a fair upbringing, I would say. But we all have problems and stuff from our families and different things like that. But in my own journey in life, I became ill. I was diagnosed when I was 29 with something very detrimental, and I'm not going to share that right now, but I lost my son was in a hit and run accident, March 8th, 2011, and after the hit and run accident, he was in a coma for, I'm gonna say 6 weeks, paralyzed on one side. So he had to really start all over again. So this is kind of the backstory of the start of the turn of events of the journey of my awakening. So he was left for unalived. He was left for that. And he made it. He was 18 years old, a college student for Delaware State University. He had a partial kind of scholarship for football there, and he did what I guess maybe 9 months to summer, and then spring break is when it happened. He was home for spring break, and he was mauled down at Broadneary, which is in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, um, home for Easter break, spring break for the college students. So, in terms of that, he was a superstar. He played all sports, every sport you name, football, baseball, basketball. Um, and I was present for all those games for him and my younger son. But I said that to say that's all he actually did, sort of like a Booby Miles situation. So that's all he invested his youth in was sports. So with that being said, that was snatched away from him. He's here. He's struggling with mental illness from a traumatic brain injury. He has a personality disorder, and some of which comes from genetics, not only just the accident. I think the accident has really enhanced it. Uh, but we can't see him eye to eye. He doesn't want to take his medicine. And, it has me in like a place, that I try to dig myself out of, um, with me blaming myself about the accident, um, sort of how I conceived them, and being fast and hot-headed and being promiscuous as a young adult. Um, so the things that you do as a young adult or a young person, when you become to be a big person, it's still there. It never goes away, um, with the decisions that we make. So with that being said, uh, it hurts me so much that I have to watch my son, and he's not the person that I know, but I know he has been. He grew up in church. He's been baptized and all those things, so he knows God. Not saying that makes, him a special person, but he has accepted God. And a lot of times when you turn your back, even on the sense of him being saved, he's a miracle. We are both miracles, if you will. But turning your back on God is a choice. But um, I've never done that, even all the bad situations that I've been in. Even still, some of them I have, chose to take part in. So I just today is not a good day. My girlfriend is that I've been friends with. We hairstylists for 20 years. We grew in the same neighborhood, but we didn't become friends until I think, in our late 20s. And we've been, on the journey of our, different illnesses, but all same as a illness, as a disease, or however you may put it. Um, and she's struggling, and she called me and she was very upset that she had been complaining about a headache. And we associated it with sinus. We had been talking about it for about a month now, and she had went to the emergency. They couldn't find anything, and then they sent her to the Wills Eye Hospital. She did have an aneurysm like 15 years ago. So lo and behold, it wasn't sinus. When she went to Wills Eye, they checked, and it was aneurysm. So the blessing of that is that it didn't erupt in her sleep, or it just got her out of nowhere. Whereas though she went and she checked on it to see what was going on, and she pressed it and pressed it, so she found out that's what it was. So they did surgery this morning, and I just haven't been able to sleep these past couple nights. With my son, I had to 302 him, as we were talking about Eric, um, 2 weeks ago, uh, from him being in a manic state and not, taking the medicine, which he needs that to have a quality of life, because a frontal lobe uh, trauma, um, the right side of your brain is what makes all the decisions. And that's the part of his brain that is deteriorating. Um, so I needed to talk about that today. And I was just wondering, do anybody else have any days where you kind of struggle with the unbelief, the believer that's fighting with the unbelief sometimes, because that does show up sometimes if you're human. Um, so I just wanted to share that, and the good thing is I try to create a space um, where I can create things. I love to cook. I love to build stuff to see how it's gonna come out. Um, so since I had cancer, I don't use any products. I haven't used regular products. Uh, well, I guess if you will, the products that I've been using, perfume. I love a perfume. I always was I had to have the top of the line, and I love all kind of deodorants, sprays, and all those things. And it's like all those things contribute to cancer. You can't stop using everything, but we can kind of minimize the things that we take in because our skin is our biggest organ. So I had stopped using deodorant. I use peppermint soap. I've been using that for 10 years. I don't put any soap or any chemicals or anything on my face. I just use a hot steam rag and I exfoliate. I use a lot of brushing. I do a lot of dry brushing, and I do a lot of scrubbing in the shower. I don't have a tub, and I do have a tub. Actually, I can't get it upstairs to get in the tub, so I have a walk-in shower. So I just use a scrub brush. I scrub and scrub and scrub, but I make my own soap. I make my own oils, and I want to go on the Shark Tank because I'm on to something very, very good. I've been doing a lot of research on um, different oils and things, um, and what they do for the body. But stay tuned. Stay tuned on this journey of health is wealth and making a difference in my life. And with me making a difference in my life, that would make a difference in somebody else's life. Um, because we all are visual people and perception is everything, but um, you can't have something and want to do something and then don't practice it. So when I say health is wealth, that's helping me to be healthy, and we can be healthy together, so it's always better together. But I want to shout out Betty's World. That's a real sister. So I've been watching her for probably about a year or so. But I wanted to shout out to her and Sweet Ma as well. I like underdogs. I always was a person that stood up for bullies when I was a little kid. Um, Always the people that's doubted or misfit, if you will, because it's not really a misfit. It's a nice fit, I should say, if the puzzle pieces accommodated. So I just wanted this to come on, and I have to be more consistency because consistency wins. But I just wanted this to share. Let me see. Can I show? some of my soap. And this is a grape to you. Red grapes are good. They fight cancer. Yeah, they fight cancer, so. Each one, reach one, teach one. So, I'm scheduled to come back at 12 a.m. I don't know how to, you can't readjust it. You can't edit the stuff. So, again, like I said, I'm a newbie to this. But I am going to get it down pat. And I just want to say, like, share, and subscribe. I would kindly appreciate it. Free sometimes is not good, but I'm going to give you the game for free because I lived it. Yeah, I lived it. And I'm still living it. Blessings.